Hope everyone's doing well. My name is EQ, aka the Certified Gem Hunter, and welcome to Stonkaholics. Today we're going to be talking about LUKSO. This is one I want to talk about before it really picks up social media hype along with bullish sentiment within the news. But before we get into this video, if you could take a second to throw a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, go check out our Discord group, all that'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's get this intro rolling. LUKSO is going to be ranked 288th on CoinMarketCap.com, sitting at $18.48, a market cap of 278 million, a max and total supply of 100 million, with 15 million of that in circulation, which is 15% of their finite and deflationary supply. Now, this is for NFTs and collectibles and the metaverse projects. This is one of the lower cap metaverse projects that looks like it can make a nice impulse move. They have a very sound project behind it, a very sound team of advisors, everything you want to be looking for. You might have heard me talk about white paper length. This one definitely meets those standards, around 146 pages. Now, LUKSO is the multiverse, the beginning of a new digital economy. It's a blockchain infrastructure that provides a series of standards and solutions for physical and digital consumer goods in order to foster transparency, circularity, and new forms of responsible production and consumption. LUKSO is the next project by the creator of ERC20 and ERC725, which are network dedicated to moving blockchain beyond DeFi. And that is true, he did help within Ethereum, but he was the actual person that wrote the codes and tried to push these two major key components of the Ethereum network. Now they're looking to introduce standards and tools that will enable a new economy based on cultural currencies, digital certifications, and universal public profiles. Now with the public profiles, it's a blockchain-based user and company profiles that enable permanent identifiers in the digital world. They allow for universal logins that make remembering username and passwords a thing of the past, while giving you full control of all of your virtual assets. They make economic and verifiable interactions possible at the core and are building. These profiles make economic and verifiable interactions possible and are the core of building block for the new creative economies. Now, digital certificates, by establishing a digital identity for physical and digital products, we enable new forms of digital ownership. LUKSO introduces an additional digital layer to the ownership of creative goods that make unique characteristics permanently visible. Each product can be linked to a corresponding record of data, bridging to the physical and the virtual world and their commodities. With cultural currencies, tokens can become a new form of interest, status, participation, and value on a global scale. Some Black Mirror shit, let's be real. They are cultural currencies and attach measurable and transferable value to all social, creative activity. Digital tokens can act as the connective medium for lifestyle communities, which make them valuable, participative, and inclusive. Now, if you want to join the multiverse, you can build or be a partner of LUKSO, either or. Now, what really got my attention were the founders. Fabian, who's going to be one of the guys I was helping with Ethereum in the early days. And you have Majori, who was involved in a bunch of other projects, and with EY's Innovative Lab in Berlin before founding LUKSO. Now, the advising board is really the one that's carrying this team and making them look legit. People from Chanel, Nike, High Snob Society, State Capital, Confid, Instagram. There's a bunch of really big name people on this project as advisors, so it's going to be really interesting to see what this project does long term. But longevity wise, it's looking very strong. Now, I'm not going to go all the way through their white paper. I do want you to do your own diligence and do your own research. And keep in mind, this is 146 pages, so they go very in depth through these 146 pages on exactly what LUKSO is looking to change, what they bring to the table, the ecosystem, the problems they're looking to solve. Now, this is a big project, and they have a lot of goals and things that they're looking to accomplish. And they're not only just looking to be a one-sided project. They're looking to integrate, even not only horizontally, but vertically as well. They're looking to just get a huge box of integration right now. So that's great to see. I love it. But this is obviously a project that you will want to sit down and do a lot of research on, because there's a lot of information about this. But let's take a quick look at the chart, because that's what everyone really is here for. We all know that. Now, we saw price start to make an impulse from around $5. We pushed up to the $41 area. If you secured profits, congratulations. That's an 8x move. That's what's up. Now we hit this major point, and we're starting to see this resistance at the same time. This resistance we can continue to ride down, and we haven't broken that yet. But This is a major support and long term has held the support as we continue to move up. So this could be a potential area where we see this resistance break. We are entering the golden pocket as well in between the 6180 and 7860. So we could continue to hang out in here, and if price does want to come down, we can see this come all the way potentially to the $13 or high 12 range. Maybe get a lower wick down into this $11, $12 range. But this could potentially keep moving down just depending on what the market wants to give us. We're not seeing too much from the VFI at the moment. It's still pulling down. There's not a lot of volume flowing into LUKSO at the moment. So this is one that we can still be accumulating or waiting for a better buying opportunity. The rest of the technicals do have a lot of room for growth. Now, what's really interesting besides this massive volume candle that dictated a huge sell-off on LUKSO is that the volume has been relatively dead. So once we do see this volume break over, I'm hoping to see this volume start to pick back up. And if we see volume flow come up at the same time, that's when I'll be looking to get into a trade. Again, I'm also looking and waiting patiently to see if I can get a buy-in around this $12, $13 area. Dollar cost average is going to be your best friend. None of this is financial advice. This is just what I'm doing and recommendations based on what I like to do. Keep in mind, when we break this major resistance, we can flatline here for a little bit and can confirm these supports until we start to move back up. We're probably going to see a major resistance retest once we get back to the $41 range. And based on the Fibonacci retracement, we're looking at a TP3 around $77. So you're looking at a nice move right now, considering price is a little bit under 20 bucks. So you're still looking at a 4x potential on LUKSO into the next impulse move if the Fibonacci does want to retrace, and these are perfect or ideal market conditions. That's going to wrap up this video on LUKSO. Make sure to do your own research. Again, go into that white paper. The thing is a beast. There's a lot of information. If you didn't get a chance to already, make sure to throw a like on this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, come join our Discord group, or check out our premium accelerator program. That'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. Hopefully you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on wherever you're watching this in the world. And catch you on the next one.